Okay, you guys have asked and wanted a part 6. I don't really know when this series is gonna end because it kind of depends on you guys. When you guys are like, "Oh my god, like I want more parts," or like, "Oh my god, that sounds like a really good ending right there." Like just roll the credits right there before you decide to like fuck it up again. But yeah, sorry if my voice sounds like really like weird. This morning I woke up with like a really bad throat ache. I don't know, a sore throat there. Sore throat, and like it left me congested for the whole day. So sorry if I sound weird. Also, I am chewing gum at the moment, so sorry if you hear like smacking noises. That's um my gum. But yeah, it was Sunday morning, and surprisingly, you felt a lot better. Your head didn't ache as much. You could actually breathe without it hurting, and you could actually walk a bit. So you decided that you were going to go to Freddy's baseball game. As you got up, you started to go to your closet when your mom walked in. Listener, what are you doing? Getting dressed. For what? Oh, right, it is Freddy's baseball game today, huh? Let me guess, you wanted to go? Should really be resting, but okay, I'll let you go. Let me know if you want to ride back home, or if you can walk. You'll walk? Okay. Just walk with Robin or Finny or someone, because you know what's going on, right? Yeah, I thought maybe from what Robin and Finny were talking about, you'd kind of catch on. Yeah. Be safe, okay? So you finished getting dressed, and you walked back outside of your room. You went downstairs. You got just some toast for breakfast, and you started walking down to the baseball field. When you got there, you saw Finny warming up, and Gwen was sitting in the stands talking with Donna. Yeah, I know, right? Holy shit, Donna, look, it's Lister. What? Holy shit, they're okay. Donna and Gwen both ran up to you, screaming your name, and running up to you and giving you a hug, which causes Finny to stop doing whatever he was doing, turn around, see you, and he ends up running up to you, giving you a hug, like talking to you, making sure you're okay and everything. And Donna and Gwen take you to your seat, and you sit down next to them. We're going to do a little time skip to about when the game was about to begin. And you were confused because you didn't see Robin there. And you tapped Gwen's shoulder and was like, "Hey, where's Robin? He always used to come to these." And Gwen said, "Well, he was busy today, so he wasn't able to come." He lied about that. He thought that you weren't able to come, so he didn't go. But you didn't know that. So after Finny striked out, it was the end of the game. Bruce's team ended up winning, but you didn't mind. I mean, you liked both of them. They were both your friends, and Bruce complimented Finny, and Finny was, of course, happy that he did. And you decided that you were going to walk home with Gwen, since your houses were right next to each other's. So as you were walking back, you saw Bruce on his bike riding, and he rode down an opposite street that you guys were on. And that was the last time you saw him. Next morning, you were walking to school with Finny and Gwen when you looked and saw a missing poster with Bruce's face on it. So, of course, doing the logical thing, You stopped walking, stared at it, and then yelled for Freddy and Gwen. Huh? What is it, listener? Gwen, come here. Oh no. He got Bruce. Oh, you have to be fucking kidding me. I can't believe they actually got Bruce. Or he got Bruce. Hey, listener, are you okay? Hey, listener, don't cry. Hey, I understand he's one of your friends. It's okay. They'll find him. In pieces, probably. Gwen, you're not helping. Sorry. Come on, let's continue to school. Let's try to get our mind off of it, okay? So you guys continue walking to school. You come across Robin fighting Moose. And then you guys walk back to school. And we're going to skip to the part where Finny and Robin, see his bullies. But it's not going to be in the boys' bathroom because depending on what you are, you're not going to be able to be in the boys' bathroom. So we're going to put it as in a classroom. There, in a classroom, yeah. I'd request leaving before you turn out like Moose did. Pussies. You okay, Finn? Yeah, Robin, I'm fine. Hey, have you seen Listener at all? Oh, yeah, actually, they were walking with me, to school this morning. Wow, I'm surprised they even wanted to come back to school. Yeah, but, you always gotta learn how to deal with it, right? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, hey, there they are now. Come on, let's go. Hey, listener. Yeah, what's up? Nothing. So, Finn's busy tonight, so I was wondering if I could stop by your house. You can help me out with some math. I can't quite get it. Sweet. Your house 6? Okay, sounds good. So I think you guys are know where this is going. Robin gets kidnapped. There you go. Robin gets kidnapped. Just like he did in the show when he was going to go get snacks for him and Finny. But he wasn't able to. So, instead of getting a friendly knock on your door, your mom comes in crying, asking if you've seen Robin anywhere. Hey, listener, have you seen Robin anytime after school? I'm sorry, listener. I'm so fucking sorry. Your mom walked away from your bedroom door as you stared, realizing what she was talking about. You looked outside to see police sirens not far from the grab and go. You grab your shoes and start running to the crime scene. When you get there, you start looking around. There's people and police cars piled up, but something sticks out to you. Robin's black bandana sitting on the side of the road with blood on it. You pick it up, quickly examining it to make sure it was Robin's. And it was. You hold it close to your chest as you start crying when a police officer comes up to you and asks what you found. You gave him the bandana and he took it as evidence. That's the last time, at least you thought you would see him. You started walking back to your house when a black van pulled up and a man stepped out. He looked at you as you looked up at him and stared into his eyes. You quickly recognized him. Stepping back, but falling over, you don't even know what, probably nothing. You stared into the eyes of your father. He looked down at you and smiled. Well. Look who it is. Hey, listener. Dad's back. Before you could say another word, you were hit over the head with something and dragged into the back of the van. You opened your eyes a little to see your house, or the lights of your house luminescing, but slowly fading away as you fell into a deep unconsciousness. You woke up to yourself being violently shook with someone screaming your name. Holy shit, listener, wake up, come on, wake up. Holy shit, listener, oh my god, thank God you're okay. You scared the shit out of me. He walked in here with you and I didn't know who you were at first until he set you down on the bed. And then he went on about knowing you and I don't know. How do you know him? He's your dad? Holy shit, listener. Oh my god. Whoa, are you okay? You're bleeding. I wish I had my bandana. One sec. Robin took a piece of his shirt and ripped it and tied a makeshift bandage to your head to at least slow down the bleeding. You ended up falling asleep that night, just to be woken up to the door opening and you looked up to see your dad with that weird mask he always seemed to obsess over. You looked at him and gave him a death stare as he looked at you. Look who's up. Hey, listener. How's my sweet little sunshine been? There's no need to slap my hand away. I'm your dad. I wouldn't do anything to you. Oh, come on, listener. That was in the past. I wasn't in the right mind then. Wow, you really know how to boil my blood, don't you? Oh, you're so lucky. You kept screaming at him as you could see from under his mask. He was getting irritated. Then he raised up his hand to go slap you, but you never felt the slap or heard it. You opened your eyes to see Robin there holding his hand in midair, death glaring him. Don't touch them. You may be their father, but you mean nothing to them. They told me everything. And I won't let you lay another finger on them. And if I see one, I will break each and every one of them. Oh, listener, this is the boy that used to bully you back in kindergarten, right? Look how far they've come. I could say you guys are almost dating by now. You look at him, rage filling your eyes as he stared at Robin, almost in a hypnotized type love way. When you realized the reason why he's been kidnapping boys was to do unspeakable things to them. You got up and moved Robin away from him, standing in front of Robin. So I am going to voice you guys for this next part because I have like a specific line that I think will make it sound right, I guess, but yeah. Robin, stop. I'm his child. The worst he'll do to me is hit me or yell at me. I know intentions that he has to do with you. And you stay away from him. Listener, don't say that. Don't touch me. It's exactly what Robin said. I don't love you. I won't ever love you. And you are no longer my father. You are a disgrace to me. For all I care, you can go jump off a fucking cliff. The grabber puts up a hand to go hit you again, but before he can, you punch him in the gut and run as far away from him as possible. He decides to let you win this fight as he walks back upstairs grumbling. Robin grabs you and holds you in his arms. Then you guys started to make a plan. Today was the day, you thought. It's been a couple weeks that you've been in this hellhole. Your dad came down every once in a while with food for you guys. And just came to check on you. And to talk to you, which you refused to talk to him back. But you and Robin were secretly making a plan. Tonight was the night you were going to escape. You knew someday soon he was going to come and kill you. You mapped out a plan. You were going to use a cord that you found from possibly the other boys. Robin was going to use his fighting skills. You decided you were going to use the phone to fight him off. You hear his footsteps come down. You pretended to act hurt as he would most likely be the one he would go to. And then the doors opened. You laid on the bed, grabbing your leg as if you had done something to it. He came up to you and asked you if you were okay. But his words were cut off when Robin took the cord of the phone and wrapped it around his neck. You got up and looked at him in the eyes. You could see that he was turning blue from loss of air. You smiled at him and grabbed the mask off of his face. Looking at the mask and then back at him, you said something. You were always weirdly obsessed with this mask. I guess it's gonna be the death of you. You brought the mask up and quickly slammed it down on his face, causing him to fall to the ground. Robin, still holding on to the cord, trying to keep him contained. So you got on top of him and continuously hit him over the head with it, screaming at him, telling him all the horrible things that he did to you. And all of the horrible things you saw he did to Robin and all of the other boys. With the last couple of hits, you said the words, "You fucking deserve this." With one more, you slammed it down on his face, causing him to lay there, still. You got up off of him, blood on your hands. You got up and looked at Robin, who was standing there in astonishment. He walked over to you and grabbed your hand, pulling you towards the exit. You stood there looking at him. Your dad, your creator, laying so very still. You dropped the mask right next to him and walked back out to see police officers and cars all around the area. Your mom ran up to you and pulled you into a tight hug. Robin saw his uncle and quickly ran up to him. He saw police officers go into the house and came out with him. But he wasn't in a body bag. He was still breathing. You really thought that you got him this time. Someone like him didn't deserve to live. You saw him open his eyes before he got into the ambulance. You really hoped that they'd put him on the death sentence. You stood there hugging your mom. She stood there crying as she looked at your face to see cuts and bruises and your nose is bleeding. The sight of you like you were when you were little made her cry even more. She got down on her knees and started saying she was sorry that she couldn't save you from him like she used to be able to. She wasn't able to get you as far away from him as possible like she did. You stood there and looked at her, telling her that it's gonna be okay. Robin came up to you and pulled you into a tight hug. You stood there and cried on his shoulder. You could feel that he was proud of you, that he knew how you felt and that your intentions were to kill him. He looked at you, and then he kissed you. Right then and there. He didn't let go, neither did you. This is the moment you were waiting for. The moment you always wanted. And you finally got it. Oh, wow. Okay. This one was a long one. But that's fine. 23 minutes and 20 seconds. Wow. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry. I think that sucked. I really hope it didn't. There was a lot of narrating. I know. It's just I thought that it would be a lot better to narrate it. I think I might end the series here just because I don't really have any ideas for, next parts because you and Robin are, together now. Your dad is basically dead. He's going to be going to jail, obviously. But yeah. Somebody wanted a Vance version to this. Like a Robin or a Vance ex-listener, enemies to lovers. I might do a Vance series, although I might just wait a couple ASMRs just so that way I can get out of doing a series and then going back into doing one because I'm not the best into changing from series to series to series to series. I'm not the best at that, so it is probably going to be 2 more ASMR videos before I decide to do the next series. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. This one was definitely a very long one. But yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome or an amazing rest of your morning, day, or night. Bye bye.